Sunday Morning House Calls, sponsored by Appalachian Regional Healthcare.
Welcome back inside Mountain News this morning. Today we're being joined by Alicia Cook, who is a family nurse practitioner over at Jenkins ARH Family Care Center. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us today.
You.
And we're going to be talking about preventing falls with the elderly, which is something that happens a lot of times and could potentially be really dangerous. So first of all, what are some of the causes of falls with the elderly?
There can be some physical causes and there can be some environmental causes. For instance, if you have a floor that's uneven, has an uneven surface, throw rugs are a real culprit for falls. And the lighting of a house, those are some things that might cause a fall.
Okay. Now, what are some things that we can do to prevent some of those falls?
Well, environmental-wise, you can look at the steps that you have. One thing that when I'm in a public building, I look at the steps. What you need is a contrasting color, a yellow or a bright orange, because older people can see that color, the yellow, and they can see the edge of that step. Sometimes you go down a step and you can't see the edge and you might trip or step a little too far forward. To keep those rugs away, throw rugs to get them out of the house. And then there might be some physical reasons why a person might fall, especially for elderly, because there's a lot of physiological changes that happen. Problems with their vision, problems with the movement of their legs, especially when arthritis starts to be a problem.
So what are some other things that you can do? You mentioned the rugs. Should you just do away with some of those throw rugs or maybe get some of those rubber? I've seen the rubberized kind of mats that you can put under them.
You can put the rubberized ones on, but sometimes the corners may curl, so it's really best to have those out of the house if possible. If you need a mat in front of the sink or something, put one there that doesn't curl up on the corners in the kitchen. And then their medications, make sure they're not taking a medication that might cause a weakness or a problem with their balance.
Now, you mentioned balance, which some people start using canes or walkers. Would you recommend something like that?
If they're going to be out of the house, that's really important. So that gives them a third leg kind of to stand to help with to maintain their balance. But you have to watch those as well to make sure that you have non-slip grips on the bottom of those, because that may actually cause a fall.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Alicia, thank you so much for joining us today. And Chef Walter is next.